saw that dude. I just want to tell my mom where to go.
What is up, everyone? Please take a second to hit that like button. The more likes that we get in a short period of time, the more people the algorithm will bring into the chat to come hang out with us and see what's going on. So please hit that like button and let me know how you're doing. So what we're watching right now is Patriot Front. They are, I guess, self-proclaimed fascists, and they are marching through DC right now. Apparently Patriot Front is flagged. I was not able to put that as the title. My streaming software would not let me go through with that title, so I had to put PF. Otherwise, it wasn't letting me go live. John Costello, I guess the leader of this group of people has marched with white supremacists and white nationalists and stuff and said that he is a proud fascist, I guess. We're watching News to Share reports right now. That's who the camera person is. He does really good work. We've covered his stuff quite a bit, but that's what he was saying prior to me going live. So I'm just kind of repeating what he had mentioned earlier. I'm sure he will talk more about it. I guess you can look it up. I guess there's quite a bit of information on these guys out there, but they're self-proclaimed fascists, I guess. What's interesting is they have like a huge police escort, and I'm wondering if these guys are just feds. If this is all just for show. Like, what sparked today for them to do this? Thank you so much, CJ, for the bits. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here. What's up, Sherry? So much, Mark Hill, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I think it's like a setup. It's some sort of false flag. Like, where did these guys come from? Like, what happened to make them want to do this? Like, I guess this was like a spur of the moment thing. I guess people were not expecting this to happen. Word traveled through Twitter, I guess, is what I've gathered. What's up, Fresh Fowler? Thanks for being here. What's up, Golf and Guns? PF is Patriot Front. That's what this group is called. I wasn't able to write it out. It was considered a flagged word, I guess. They wouldn't let me go live as long as that was my title. I think on Rumble and on Odyssey it does say Proud Front, but everything else wasn't able to put that in the title. It was too scary. Thank you so much, Fans Guy, for the donation and support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. News to Share, the reporter there, he said that there was activists yelling at these guys, but he said it was very few people engaging with all of these people. So we'll see if there's any kind of counter protest or anything like that.
crossing the bridge, basically from the Lincoln Memorial toward Arlington National Cemetery. So we're now on the bridge on the line between DC and Virginia.
Adam, I guess they could be neo-Nazis. I don't know a whole lot about this. Something about this seems really off. It seems like a little bit too clean and organized for some random people just getting together and doing a nighttime march. I don't know. Something seems weird about this. It seems like really staged. What's up, Kath? Thanks for being here. What's up, son of Mars? What's up, USA Forever? Yeah, the Lorax, I agree. I don't know. It seems weird. What's up, Gold Blooded? What's up, Wild Turkey? Thank you so much, Mark Hill, for the donation and the support. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I think so too. I think they're trying to stir the pot right here, especially with everything going on, all the different trials and stuff. What's up, Katie? Jordan, at a live you were watching earlier, everybody in the comments were saying they were feds. Yeah, I don't know. Seems a little bit too clean cut to be the real deal. What's up, Quitting Time? PF is Patriot Front. That's the name of the group, but I wasn't able to write it. I guess it's a flagged word. It's a bad thing, I guess. I don't know. What's up, John? What's up, Andrew? Yeah, it's definitely beer 30. I wish I had one. I might have to take a shot. Thank you so much, Dale DJ, for continuing on with the membership program. You're officially a hooligan. Hey, thank you for being here, Lorna. I appreciate you. What's up, Sky Queen? A false flag march. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Thank you so much, Michael, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Let's get some Let's Go Brandon in here. Make sure you guys rack those likes up. Let's get these chats filled up. As far as I know, this is the only thing going on. What's up, Garlic Press? I don't know, maybe 50, 60 people. I'm probably not a very good judge at doing it from this distance. Quite a few people there. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, cheeky chaps. Thank you so much. Better understanding for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Liberty, sweetheart. Yeah, I think that News to Share was caught off guard. I think everybody was caught off guard by this, which is another reason why it seems really suspicious. I don't think he has a gimbal or anything with him. I think he's just out there with his phone. But yeah, they're moving. They've been marching for a little while. It took me a little bit to get things set up because they were giving me a hard time about my title.
The roasted Antifa page.
Thank you so much, Tara and Wicked Patriot, for your donation and your support. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Liberty, sweetheart. Yes, that was an audio clip that I have. That fuck Joe Biden chant. That's my audio clip. They weren't chanting that on the live.
Pilgrims!
What's up, Newton? Yeah, that's what we're thinking. Actually, we should do a poll. Put together a poll, I think. What's up, Lion's Heart? We are watching Patriot Front march through D.C. with a police escort. Thank you so much, Valerie Rogers, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here.
Come through, DC. Come on, go back, bro. Come on. He knows you're not. Fucking job. I wonder where they're parked.
You got it ready.
Go back, sir. Go back to the sun, please. Sir, on this other side. I have some batteries. You want me to stream on? I didn't even know. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janet, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I might have to figure out a way to put Patriot Front in the title so I don't have to keep answering this question. What's up, Candido? And what's up, Vic? Thank you so much, Darth Maul. I really appreciate the donation and all of your support. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, I don't even know. We were just in the Capitol. So we were very intrigued. Yeah, I was like, okay, smoke grenades.
Camera guy's killing me. I got this flashing light in my face on 3 different screens. I have a seizure over here.
You can show it.
What's up, who through? Are you talking about the march they did? I'm trying to think where they were, because I've only heard of this group marching one other time, and I didn't even catch it live. I just seen videos after it was all over. I can't remember where they were though. I almost want to say they were in New York or something. They were somewhere.
They rented a U-Haul? What?
This right here looks like some weird Antifa stuff. They're all posted up next to some U-Hauls. I don't know. This stuff seems weird to me. It looks like there's something weird going on. Let's get this poll together. Keep being scatterbrained.
Lieutenant Bagshaw.
Discovered while we were hanging out in D.C. with me and a couple other streamers that there was some kind of big protest happening near the Capitol. So we wanted to see what it was. Some kind of group called Patriot Front.
Thank you so much, Eyes Open, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. What's up, Maxie? I'm not sure what's happening right now. Patriot Front was marching. Apparently they've reached their destination. They're next to some U-Hauls. and they're just kind of posted up. I'm not sure what's going on. Fat Daddy, I seen someone in the chat saying that there's 200 people there, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, but you can go that way, but I'm telling you to go back here. There you go. Thank you.
Thank you for being fair.
I'm just saying.
Thank you. Well, it's
There you
really
go.
not about being fair. They're just
It's always
allowing
being fair.
access
Sharing is
to
caring.
media. They're not allowing access to true document. Personal information.
Yeah, they have shields. It's like, that's some real Antifa stuff. I don't know. It's a lot of similarities here.
Okay, to the people who are watching here, basically they just crossed over into the Virginia side of the line, but it is still MPD who is kind of on the scene here. It looks like there were 2 U-Hauls that, like, a few dozen of them got into the back of each U-Haul, like a moving truck. And so there's maybe half of them left who are basically standing there with shields, but there's plenty of police officers in front of them, so it's not like there's any kind of physical confrontation happening. But I assume they're waiting for those U-Hauls to come back, but we'll see.
That seems super weird. You can't legally ride in the back of a U-Haul. Maybe those state laws are different, but I don't see how officers would just stand by and let a herd of people get in the back of a U-Haul and take off. I don't know. It sounds weird to me.
I'm at our closure right now. Ram southbound, you get the north way to the Memorial Avenue.
Either letting out of them would be bad.
What's up? Metal makes me crazy. Ms. Kathy says maybe they were offered free riot ribs. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're waiting on their pizza. up, Dion? Pawpaw, did they call in an airstrike? Sounds like it. They got a lot of planes flying over there. It's probably the FBI. They're just watching with their drones and stuff. Thank you so much, Faustina, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here.
I think he's moving it. He's moving it. Got it.
What's up, Sarah? Thanks for being here.
I have no idea. I mean, they've been pushing everyone else away, so my guess would be that either they're part of the group or they're people that the group like specifically let shadow them or something. I don't know. No, I know, but were those particular press guys with them?
No, they're violating our First Amendment.
They just okay. No.
Yeah, we're getting violated.
Honestly,
Thank you so much, Donna, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you.
so
Don't say that.
actually, one of them has a Capitol Hill cred, so
I think I know one of them.
yeah.
Light rain, no, they're wearing like khaki pants. They have shields in front of them. That's probably what you're looking at.
She just approached together. That's Getty. And I don't know who that is. Oh, I know who that kid is. They're not letting him out.
They're either not letting him out or they're telling him that if he leaves, he can't go back in.
What's up, Dennis? What's up, Rainbow Obsidian? Basically, this is Patriot Front. Their leader is a self-proclaimed fascist and possibly racist. I don't exactly know. This is just what the camera guy had mentioned earlier. They marched through Washington, D.C. I'm not sure exactly from where to where, but they did pass all the monuments, and now they have crossed over the state line.
So again, while we're just kind of
Well, here you go. Just a moment.
Situation here. The this is the Virginia side of the bridge that connects the Lincoln Memorial to basically Arlington National Cemetery on this side. Once they kind of arrived here and went 500 feet off of the bridge, they kind of stopped here, and then police formed a line between them and then the press and kind of protesters, basically everybody who's not part of Patriot Front. And then there were two U-Haul trucks. They were brand U-Haul trucks, like moving trucks, that several of them got into and basically drove away. And I think that took maybe like half or a little less than half of them as they just drove off. And so what's standing here now is 50 or so of these guys, many of them holding shields toward the front or the side facing press and stuff. But the police are basically standing here in between anyway, but then they've got a shield line, and my assumption is that they're waiting for those same U-Hauls to come back after bringing those guys somewhere else, but I don't actually know. Yeah, again, it appears that they use rental trucks, which is somewhat similar to, they did a stunt sort of like this in February of 2020, where they marched a pretty similar route from pretty much here to the Capitol, but then they left near Union Station in DC, and when they left there, they had like rental trucks. So it appears this time they're using like rental moving trucks. Although I wasn't at this particular event, my understanding is that they also used moving trucks in Philadelphia, where they had a similar but smaller stunt.
For everybody crying about what I'm saying about their leader, I'm just telling you what I was told. Go look it up. I've not made a decision or any claims on these people. If their leader says that they hang out with white nationalists and they're a fascist, who am I to say they're not? That's what they just said. Go look it up. Don't cry to me. Like, I'm just trying to keep the live together. I can only tell you what I heard. I haven't had a chance to go and research it.
Any sort of backtalk was audible. There were some people on my side. There were some people on this side of the line, media basically, who were wondering why there were a couple of what appeared to be other media on that side of the line photographing the Patriot Front people up close. I didn't mean for this to be audible, but I speculated that they have some of their own camera people, so it might have been people who were with them or who were explicitly sort of approved by them. At least one of their national press credentials was visible, and I actually received a text from someone else like IDing one of them as a particular person. So I don't think either of those two journalists who I was looking at are like affiliated with the group, but I'm not sure what caused them to be able to be on that side of the line, whereas the other press isn't. So either they're embedded or they just managed to get really close. Looks like the police are moving.
Thank you so much, Dion, for the donation and the support. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
I don't know. I was looking at like picture like postcard. This sounds like that.
What's up, Nurse Ratchet? What's up, Scott?
I didn't even know
What's up, Kevin? What's up, Uncle Ruckus? This is so weird. What a weird march. No worries, Rainbow. There's always a time difference between what I say and you guys receiving it. I'm used to it. Thank you so much, Trenton, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Deplorable D? Just give me a second. We'll do a recap. Cribber, I think they crossed over the state line. I think that's why the police are on this side of those signs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. They are speculating that they're waiting for these U-Haul trucks to come back and pick them all up. Apparently some of them left in the U-Haul trucks. Nobody really seems to know what's going on here. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Mr. W. Uh, 420 no scopes. PF is Patriot Front. That's the name of the group that was marching. That's who's all standing there with shields. I wasn't able to put it in the title. I guess it's a bad word or something. I don't know.
Might be arresting New York Times.
Yeah, Sky Queen, did you watch the trial with us? We did the Kyle trial. We're going to do the Kim Potter trial. I think it starts on Monday. We'll be covering that too. Yeah, John Costello, I don't know. This is weird because as far as I know, they're all unarmed, but they brought shields. And the only time I've ever seen people do that is Antifa in DC. They usually seem unarmed and are have makeshift shields. I don't know, it seems weird.
These guys have a permit for this thing?
Just like the group that marched earlier tonight didn't have a permit either.
Who was the other one? I only
The Antoine Gilmore demonstration.
Oh, gotcha.
What's up, Jig Jangs?
I said, did they have a permit? And he said,
Salty Ragu. They're so quiet because they weren't given any lines for their acting career. They're supposed to just stand there and look pretty, I'm pretty sure.
Not that the guy got shot earlier tonight. There was a demonstration for him got shot earlier tonight. So he didn't just use the word no, but his answer was no. They don't have a permit. Their like drop-off point must be really far away. If it's like if they're driving the U-Haul really far to then round trip back to here to get everybody.
Yeah, so they only have one.
No, there were two U-Hauls before that picked up the people who they had so far, and I think the U-Hauls were already here. You said you thought a journalist was getting arrested. That didn't happen, did it?
Maybe.
Thank you so much, Annie. Are you okay for your donation and your support? I really appreciate you. And thank you so much, Tori, for joining the membership program, and welcome to the family. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you so much, Liberty Sweetheart, for continuing on the membership program for 3 months. You're officially a hooligan. So I haven't had enough time to really read into it, but Googling Patriot Front and the person that leads it says a whole bunch of white supremacy stuff. Now, I haven't got to read into it. I haven't got a chance to look at their website, but that's what it says all over Google. So that's all I know. If everybody keeps asking about it or feeling one way or another, that's what I've seen so far.
Stay alert. You got a lot of agitators out. They're moving around. Stay alert.
Yeah, Susan, they have like those gaiters or whatever around their face. They're all wearing the same outfit, and I think they have custom coats on as well. I don't know, it just seems really weird. Bass and Bass, if that's how you say your name. The source is always below where you see me on the screen. What's up, tree herder? I guess this is Patriot Front. I don't know, it just seems really weird that they're just standing there being all quiet. Like they don't know what to do with themselves. We've seen lots of protesting and lots of marching. Being quiet is not normally part of the process. The khaki boys. Are they always in the same outfit? I'm gonna have to look these people up. I don't know nothing about them. It's hard to have an opinion when you haven't seen him do anything but stand there and be quiet. Hey, thanks for being here, Cookie. I appreciate you. What's up, Parabellum? These guys were marching. They crossed the state line. There were some U-Hauls. Some of them got in the U-Haul. The U-Hauls took off, and now these guys are just standing here. We're waiting to see what's happening. Spencer, the U-Hauls are being searched. Bass and Bass, you lost your membership. See if you're still subscribed, because what YouTube does is they unsubscribe my viewers and then it makes it so you lose your membership. What's up, Caboodle? What's up, Tommy Fowler? Loyal Justice, I don't know anything about these people. All I know is they're marching and I had to go live. I didn't have time to look into it. It all seems like a false flag to me. Whether it's really Patriot Front or it's not, or this is how they act or don't act, I don't know. This all just seems really weird. Like, what triggered this? What triggered them to want to march, like, in the dark across DC without any other protest, counter-protest, or any situation happening? They just decided, like, right here, right now, let's go marching. Liberty Sweetheart. Last time I checked, it was over 300 members of hooligans here on YouTube. Thank you so much, Nick, for your donation, your support. I really appreciate you. I'm kind of surprised there isn't counter-protesters, because I know they're around. It's weird they didn't show up for this, because this is all over Twitter. When people started seeing this, I got tagged like probably 9 times. Had everybody sending me this link and I was already on it. Parabellum, yeah, definitely. We'll take shots at 56,000 subs. Thank you so much, Fabio, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you.
34. All right, we're coming in right here, okay? So we're gonna take your spots. Right there.
Hey, there's a couple right there.
heard one of them earlier saying that they got lost. Put the van strip somewhere and then got lost. I'm trying for them to get back here. They seem to be clearing a path right here, so I think that I assume that the U-Hauls are about to like re-enter and pick them up this way, but again, we'll see.
Julie, me and my friends marching with the flag is not the same thing as a group that, you know, has a website with an identity and self-proclaimed ideologies. Okay, what I do and what these people are doing are not the same thing. I'm not making random judgments on people. I am telling you what I am hearing and seeing. I don't know what these people do, but it ain't the same thing as what I do. You know what I do because I tell you and I show you every single day. We don't know who the hell these people are. So I'm not willing to be compared to being the same as these people because I am definitely not. Sheepdog Pleb, it seems like their shields are matching, but I swear some of them have flaws or like a slightly different design. But it's hard to tell from this distance, and you know he's zooming in on a cell phone and stuff, so it's not exactly that clear. Baldag, this is all your fault, Jeff. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it feels like most times. That's why I'm here. Everybody can point the finger at me. It's my fault. What's up, Danny C? Happy Saturday. Thank you so much, Slenderella. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here. What's up, Acid Rain? What's up, Lisa? I mean, it could be Antifa. I don't know. It just seems weird. They're just standing there doing nothing, not saying anything. I don't know. Draw all that attention just to stand there. What's up, D? I do not have a Christmas wish list. I wish that we got lives to show on Christmas. I guess that's it. Hey, thank you so much, Deb, for being here. I appreciate you. John Costello, I have no idea how they came up with their name, and I don't know what Volksfront is. What's up, Jerry? Thank you so much, Little Susie Sarcasm, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. And I agree. I think that idea kind of really presented itself during the January 6th stuff, when there's people switching outfits and stuff to try to play the part, to do some fire starting out there. I've seen the Boogaloo Boys stand with American flags and for American values, but then I've also seen them hold rallies and stuff with Antifa talking about communism. So it wouldn't be the first time there was some people playing dress up to try and portray a certain side, doing a certain kind of behavior or supporting a specific kind of ideology. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen full-fledged LARPing like this. These guys remind me of feds, though. The way that the police officers are not really engaging with them, the way that they're just standing there trying to play the part. They're not saying anything. They're not acting out. They're just standing there.
People who are watching, the reason that this has just been sort of standing here is they marched basically to the Capitol and then back across the bridge into Virginia, and so at this spot the MPD is basically protecting them as they're waiting for what I assume is the same transport that took about half of them earlier. So when they marched across earlier, about half of them got into two U-Haul trucks that then drove away, like moving trucks. And looks like the police are starting to move, so it might happen soon. But basically, it's been like a half hour maybe of the other half of them just standing there, presumably waiting for those moving trucks to return for them. And so they've just been standing there with shields, apparently waiting to be picked up as the media and a couple of, a handful of counter-protesters, sort of stand across the police line from them. But basically, this has been a stalemate as they wait for what I assume is those same trucks to return and get them.
What's up, Tammy? What's up, Douglas? Thank you so much, Faustina, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you being here, Sarah. Thanks for letting me know, Tracker 01. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Sean. Thanks for updating me, Lisa.
He wants to know what kind of camera you got.
It's a Sony 4K camcorder.
Sony 4K. Got it. How long's the battery last?
I've changed it 3 times tonight, for whatever that's worth. I think I've been out here like 2 hours.
Like 45 minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
Good to know. For them?
What's up, Larry? What's up, Chase? Hey, thanks for being here, Merc. What's up, Captain Seamus?
God, that one was a mess.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I sent out any notifications. Well, I'm sure Discord sent out its own notification.
Oh, you didn't know about that? You
I'm
just
slipping.
showed up, like, finding-
I was on.
What's up, Wolf Time?
Because my scooter ran out of battery. I charged my scooter at home for like an hour and then I just went to the monument.
Who'd you shoot for?
Usually the Atlanta Journal, but they're not going with this.
Right.
Also,
I mean, you couldn't have come up here for this. 'Cause it, like,
That's interesting, John Costello. I'd never heard of that before.
cool. I love meeting new people. I mean, if you're going to school at Georgetown for journalism or something, like, reach out anytime. Seriously, I'd have lunch or a beer or something.
yeah, for sure. Usually I cover mostly Congress now.
I've got the congressional press pass, but it's so boring.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Chase.
Sometimes. I mean, I'm
No, it really is.
I'm making fun,
That's
but-
how I actually make money.
No, I know.
The photos are like Shutter. I send my photos to Shutterstock and they sell them for campaigns. And
Right.
It's just but they are the most boring standard photos.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, so I heard through the radio thing as they were talking about it. I think what happened is basically, so there were the 2 U-Hauls that picked these guys up before, and that was like half of them. They drove away. And I heard the cops talking about it, and they were like, the U-Hauls are lost.
What's up, Sassafras? Thanks for being here.
Way to drop them off somewhere, and then they couldn't find their way back to here. And so I think that's why basically everyone's waiting. A couple times now, the cops have said, here we go, like as if this is the time the thing's going to enter, and then they've been wrong.
I presume once they start getting the U-Hauls, they're going to move up and kind of force them to move up.
Well, I mean, they got into it on their own. I don't think they...
No, I mean, I just don't imagine there's a police out here. Like, they're not going to...
They're here to make sure nobody gets in their way as they do it. When these guys did basically the exact same stuff in Philadelphia, the police were not as well prepared, and like basically these guys ended up like running for their lives.
Buying a C70 just for the show. Like, I really, I have a go kit. Like, I have my ride back, and like all my gears, I was packed, but I was not ready. I'm going to clubs tonight. Like,
Yeah.
it's our last week before finals. We're all going out. It's like,
Right.
I'll be a little late to the bar. And
Yeah.
Sorry, did I hear you say this is the same group as the Philadelphia people?
They did this in Philly once, and they also did this. They did this basically this exact stunt here in DC in February 2020, like a year and a half ago or so.
I'm surprised nobody's talking about. Were you there in Georgia with the Stop the Steal stuff? When Ali
I did,
and Jones went into the Capitol?
No, I know what you're talking about. I wasn't at that one.
Thank you so much, McLovin, for the donation and the support. I really appreciate you.
Like, they held a rally in the building and nobody cared.
I didn't get to physically go to Georgia as much. I had a freelancer who filmed a couple of those, but didn't get the interior of the Capitol.
I got lucky.
And I did go to one of the events outside the Capitol on like December 10th, maybe?
Yeah, so there was one on December 10th. I got lucky. I got sent home spring break like March 10th. Right on home on my camera set. First were the Black Lives Matter protests. Started doing freelance work. Then came the Georgia stuff, and it was just constant stuff. All my classes were online, so they were like, "Oh, you have a job to do? Just go do it. Nobody cared about this semester." I would never have gotten contracts as a college student. It's not. Nobody cares. I feel like German was decent.
Love it. Maybe it's a meditation group. It might be. They're over there standing like they got to piss and they ain't got nowhere to do it. That's what they look like to me.
Oh no.
They look like they have no idea what to do now.
Interesting.
And got into Georgetown. Early access.
Really? Georgetown's...
Yeah. It's
Was it early decision or early...
early access. Like I
Like the
applied
one
to
where you
all-
still get the choice?
Yeah.
Right.
I applied to all the... I don't know how. Now I'm in school with Gabe Fleischer over at Bonton.
Are you...
Some of the
Is this a grad program or is it...
undergrad?
Thanks for letting me know, Cookie.
For a grad program this year, democracy and governance, to do an election program.
Also at Georgetown?
Yeah. And then Columbia for journalism. I have a scholarship that lets me do 2 grad programs for free. So personally, I don't really cover Trump 2024, so I'm just gonna.
Well, you're gonna be.
I got 2. No, that's exactly that was my whole plan. Was like I need to be ready to go right after graduating. And I was like, wait, they're both running it. I'm not doing this.
What's up, Wolf Mule?
I think it's all gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's something for the 6th day.
Oh, you mean J6 anniversary?
Yeah.
My live audience can probably hear what I'm saying, but probably a fine thing to speculate. I don't think that there's any reason that the actual the people who did J6.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna. No, I think there'll be like a free the J6 type thing.
John E., the police are there because they were escorting them as they were marching through Washington, D.C. And now they're just kind of like at the end of the road. But there was U-Hauls there. Half of them went with the U-Hauls. And I guess the police officers are aware that the U-Hauls are supposed to come back and get the rest of them.
Women's march. Not a line, but those type of ideology.
No, I know what you mean. Have you only covered in Georgetown and D.C.? I'm sorry, not Georgetown. Georgia and D.C.
Mostly. I occasionally went out to the south, but I work for Delta now, so I fly whenever I'm getting my firefighter training later this spring.
Oh.
And it hopefully covers some. I'm taking this fall off to cover the governor's race with Abrams.
Oh, cool.
So that's how I'm gonna hopefully.
My uncle is an Atlanta based on
Dude, I work like 140. I work 500 to 800 hours a year during the summer and winter. So for $60 an hour, I clean planes. It's not glory. But it's decent pay, and I fly home every weekend.
Yeah.
Like I'm not flying home because of finals, but otherwise I usually.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great benefit.
Plus, like whenever there's elections or stuff.
That's a smart gig. I would be using that so much. Once you're out of college, like just fucking clean planes a little bit and then fly around.
Plus, there's not that much going on during summertime. Let's be honest. Like it's a pretty chill season compared to like fall.
I would kind of disagree as it relates to political activism.
Oh yeah, I'm talking campaigns.
Right, campaigns and stuff. But like protests.
They must be right by an airport. It's just constant plane traffic.
I'm kind of glad I didn't go to Portland. I thought about it. Yeah, Cole Howard. He was up there a lot. Cole Howard. He's a film guy, so a bunch of the film guys in Atlanta, because they're a huge film community, they were all put on leave because of COVID. And they don't have to have really nice cameras. So they all became photojournalists for 6 months. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
Like literally, like they're all back to like working now, making $150K a year. Like one of them was like literally an electrician. Like he does electric boxes for film drugs. I had no idea how to get back on my scooter. You see me switch. I'm not gonna Uber.
Is it a rented scooter or is it
That's
yours?
mine. So I put the, if I had to Uber, I have to get it in the black. To get it in the back.
Yeah, John Costello, I did hear about that.
There's significant reasons.
Well, I mean, so they have a bunch of camera people with them.
Danny C., what gave you that idea?
So they show us. Right.
Hey, thank you so much, Skulls. I appreciate you being here.
This place. So people would come to cover them. So they show up by surprise in various cities. They rally or run around. They say their speeches or whatever. They try to run away.
You get the speeches? I saw you. I was.
Oh, yeah, Adam, I do see it. I see it right there on the screen where it says airport. There you go. Learn new things. Thanks for pointing that out.
Well, all their faces are covered
No, they were
anyway,
yelling
but
at
they
me.
can't. I mean,
I was like, really?
I heard one of the. So last time I covered them,
What's up, Tia?
I licensed the footage to CNN, and they.
Danny C, I agree.
I think they recognized me here because one of them goes, "Who are you going to sell the footage to?"
Oh, I saw that on the.
He said something like that to me, and so I,
Wherever the hell I want to.
like, yeah. Again, they're not gonna. This is gonna fight out here because they're ass beat by the cops. They're not gonna.
I mean, I got my matches. I have a riot kit that I have with me in my
I'm
closet.
wearing a pump cap.
I have my bum cap, my phone, and the gas mask. I was like, just in case.
Yeah, I've got my backpack, but I didn't think it was.
That's the one problem with PCs. I don't have a car. Everything I go via scooter. So like I used to do when I was in Atlanta, I literally kept a riot kit just in the back of my car, always. And now I'm like, I have a riot kit in my dorm, in a closet.
Where well, I mean, like not super specifically, but like what neighborhood did you have?
I was at the Costco in Mount Vernon. I was on an Uber back to Georgetown when I heard about it, just like literally from Georgetown. So it's not that bad.
Oh, okay.
I go down M Street and like literally like just put
Sure.
the weed between those.
Right.
So it takes me like 15 minutes to get through this area. But I thought they were at the monument, so I went all the way down, and then started seeing the lights over here. And then there was this African American woman who seemed very agitated. I'm like, oh, where the white guys at? Where's the cross bridge?
Right. So I heard about it when they were, I think, already.
What's up, Nancy? What's up, Prove It? All right, so what has happened is this group that refers to themselves as Patriot Front decided to march through D.C. I believe they have crossed over the state line. There was U-Hauls waiting for them. Half of them got on board. The U-Hauls took off, and now we're just assuming that the U-Hauls are coming back to pick the rest of them up. A lot of people are researching to figure out who Patriot Front is. Something seems off. It seems a little bit too well organized and going a little bit too smoothly to be organic. A lot of people are speculating that these are feds, that this is probably a false flag, because this just looks like nonsense.
I mean, it'd be nice to be able
To interview them, right?
I don't think
They got the National Guard got mad at me for talking about them.
That's illegal.
I'm sure they've declared a.
What are your You got all the way back.
Well, actually, I was in front of them when they came around, and that's how I got in. I just walked with them.
So you're a student?
Yeah,
You discuss with me.
but I cover Congress. So.
So
Do you have an RCCI class?
I always carry around. And I just switched over to all people then, so every bag I have, that's my duffel, my backpack, literally my wallet has at least an MPPA test.
Right.
Joe Prov, yes, all of the Patriot Front people, they all are wearing those like gator things around their necks, and they're all in the same outfits. They have white masks, like a navy blue coat, khakis on, and I am assuming boots.
go to USC School of Journalism.
Yeah, it's so much fun out in LA. It's not even LA. I didn't realize you were based out of DC, but I thought you were like based out of like Charlottesville.
Who through Andy Noah is saying that Antifa is organizing right now on Twitter to meet this group. What, like to counter protest them as they stand there? I don't know, that would be just too coincidental. These guys are walking around with shields, and then all of a sudden a counter protest breaks out. That'd be pretty coincidental.
I should have given so much deeper. Somebody else.
Thank you so much, Quiet Storm, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you.
So I have someone messaging me like every 5 minutes telling me how big the opportunity is. So it's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and it's I guess like total
I really don't care.
I don't think you said anything.
No, but Delta Georgetown Congress is enough to.
Probably.
Hello, audience.
Stand up for us. Educate. Thank the U.S. Constitution.
What's up, Channel Q? Wolf Time, you think they should hit it off celebrity deathmatch style? Is celebrity deathmatch still a thing?
You're a sweetie. Stand up. If you need a
Real assistant, you're funny. Yeah, I seen that Corinne is streaming this, but that's not who we're watching right now. Loyal Justice, are celebrities still a thing? It's a good question. They've been MIA since the plague started. Edward, I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't my wife. Oh, the Lorax, they're probably waiting to see how it turns out so they can go out there and say a bunch of crazy stuff on the news.
Tommy Rousseau, the like sort of leader of Patriot Front, just had a conversation with MPD's Commander Glover of Special Operations Division, so who I assume is the highest ranking officer on site, so presumably he's the commanding officer here. No idea what was said, but they had that conversation, and now they're basically having a little MPD huddle. So, you know, it seemed to me before that basically like half of them were picked up by U-Hauls, and what seemed to me is that the probably those U-Hauls were going to return to pick up the rest of them. They just had some kind of a conversation after. Now we've been standing here for probably about an hour, watching these guys basically just stand there with shields wait, and so they just had a conversation, and it doesn't look like what's happening, you know, quickly. It's not like the police are moving aside to let that truck in. So, you know, absolutely no idea what the expiration on this is going to be.
Thanks for stopping in, Rainbow Obsidian. What's up, Deanna? Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Wolf Time. What's up, Miscellaneous Hardware and Chicken? Thanks for stopping in. What's up, Amber? Chase, I'm not sure where Trigger Crazy is. He might be taking a break. I haven't seen him in a while. You guys are always killing me about Corinne. There's no way that Corinne has not heard this at this point. It's just been going on forever. You hooligans are killing me. You're too much. Corinne is not my girlfriend. Goodness. Tanya, no, I did not see that. That is interesting. Susan, the reason that News to Share is on the scene is I guess he was in the area or he was nearby, and then he's seen on Twitter that this was happening. Corinne is there. I think someone said BCP is there as well. But News to Share, when he first went live, I got the notification because I follow him, and I was watching as I was setting up the live, and he basically said he got the notification that this was going on and took off to go cover it. I think that this is all staged, but I don't think the live streamers necessarily were a part of the staging, because like a lot of people are mentioning right now, there's no other media there. It's just the live streamers. There's no big media there yet, but they'll be using all this footage to paint their story later. You guys are so funny. What's up, Devil Dog? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Stormwood, Jeff Mack only dates feds. That's a new one. I haven't heard that. I have not heard that. What's up, Street Smart Geek? What's up, Nahi Drum? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Serum. Serum says Jeff Mack has a green-haired Antifa girlfriend with hairy armpits. Why you gotta put me out there like that, Serum? You're just telling everybody my business. Now everybody knows my preference. That's why I was really covering the riots. It was check out all the green-haired Antifa people with hairy armpits. You caught me. You got me. Tia, the guys with the shields is a group called Patriot Front. Thanks for letting me know, Susan. Thanks for being here, Wolf Mule. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Big Stinky. We're actually going to be covering the Kim Potter trial. I believe it starts on Monday. I think they finally got through their jury selection, so we'll be covering that trial as well if you would like to join us for it. All right, Rockin' Roots Homestead. I'll have to check it out. What's up, Haymaker? Thanks for being here.
Hey. Doing all right. I wasn't expecting this, and it's been a long night.
It's been a long day.
Sheepdog Pleb. Patriots Front, their own website is saying they are white nationalists. Well, thanks for letting me know. Bailey, as far as I know, it's just the couple live streamers here. I don't think there's any news agencies or anything like that covering any of this.
So what happened is they did their march around DC or whatever. Okay. I think they came in. I wasn't here when this happened, but I think they came in from this way. They went up to the Lincoln Memorial, then marched to the.
Norman, I don't know if maple syrup goes bad. I'm in Michigan. I'm close to Canada, but I'm not that close. I don't know that much about maple syrup.
Here, like MPD seemed to be coordinating with them because the MPD then formed a line like this, and then there were about twice as many of them before, and they got into. There were two like U-Haul like moving trucks, so like they basically got into the like half of them got into the U-Hauls. The U-Hauls drove away. And then we've been waiting here for like an hour, presumably as the U-Hauls are going to come back and get the rest.
Hey, thank you for being here, Chase. I appreciate you.
Thanks for doing your live stream, man.
Chad, I was just kind of thinking that if these guys are feds, where's their U-Hauls at?
Again,
how come they got left?
In case you couldn't hear what was just going on, nothing's changed in the last hour really. Basically, these people marched through DC and then came back across the bridge here near the Lincoln Memorial over to the Virginia side, so we're sort of near Arlington National Cemetery, and about half of them got into two U-Haul moving vans, which then drove those half of them away. And so about an hour later, the other half of them are standing there with shields, as I presume they are waiting for those U-Hauls to return and get the rest of them. But the police are basically just standing in their way, and it might be happening soon because I heard one of the police cars turn on the engine, so maybe it's going to move and the U-Haul comes in, but who knows? At some point, I presume that vehicle will arrive and get the rest of them, but absolutely no idea when that's going to happen, and it's been an hour.
What's up, Trigger Crazy? You dusty bigot. We were just talking about you. We're wondering where you were.
To offer a little bit of context, they did a similar event to this in DC in February of 2020, where they then got into vehicles that had been parked at a Walmart parking lot, and that was how they then got away, and those were rental cars. So this is sort of similar, but in Philadelphia, I wasn't at this, but my understanding was they did something like this in Philadelphia in the last year, and they also used U-Hauls like they're apparently doing tonight. But the Philly police, pulled them over or prevented them from getting in because you're not allowed to, transport 50 people in a moving truck. We'll see. But I would just suggest, who knows what might have been causing it to not be able to get back. They could have been lost. They could have been pulled over. Any number of different things could have disrupted their pathway back here. But again, another one of these vehicles is moving, which makes me think they might be getting out of the way for the vehicle, but who knows? Well, this is a one-way, so presumably when the vehicle comes to pick them up, it would be coming from, like, past your right shoulder. So, since a car just got out of the way, I'm thinking that might mean that a U-Haul's about to drive through here, but purely speculation.
What's up, Paul? Well, thanks for stopping in, Trigger Crazy. Chase. Trigger Crazy showed up because he heard that Corinne was streaming. That's probably what it was. That's probably what it was. He was at work, but he needed some time off. Here Corinne was on. Had to make it home for the Corinne live stream. It's probably disappointed I'm not streaming her. Silly bigot.
Okay.
What's up, Land Levin? Debacles, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. I do not mind. You gotta ask Trigger Crazy. He's the one you gotta worry about. What's up, Destiny Gal? Space Power, I don't know what you're talking about. You and Trigger Crazy are bigots in crime. I don't know what you're talking about. Patriots in Bloom, I don't know. I seen one of them was nearly sitting on the ground over there. They might be coming to terms with the fact they might be walking home. Suzanne, I have not heard. I don't listen to the police scanners. If anybody wants to check out the police scanners, maybe we'll be able to hear an update what's going on here. Cheers, Chase.
Why are there fireworks across the bridge? There's fireworks across the bridge. Do you know why?
Saturday? I don't think that.
Back shot. Why are there fireworks? No one answers any questions.
I don't know where they're located. Yeah, it could be in Virginia.
No, that's
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that might be it.
oh, it's the boat parade. Okay, it's the DC boat parade. Boat parade. Okay, yeah, it's the DC boat parade.
Sounds like more fun than Saturday.
Yeah, it's the DC boat parade. That's what it is. It's more than anything. Well, it's ridiculous. Oh, I like the down there. They won't talk to me. They won't talk to me.
What's up, Ghost VA? What's up, 10 Man? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. You guys hear Corinne?
Do you even know who's in the building? I'm just shitting.
Bailey, when they were marching, they weren't chanting. They were just playing a snare drum, or maybe a couple snare drums. I didn't hear them chanting, and I couldn't really see their signs. I did see one of their signs, but it just said something like "Take America Back" or something like that.
I'm just like, I've been standing here for like an hour, like more than an hour now. Watching these guys do nothing. What did Lieutenant Bagshot say anything interesting to you?
Sorry?
Did Lieutenant Bagshot say anything interesting to you?
They made me fall.
His name is Lieutenant Jason.
Yeah, the black policeman made me fall. Yeah.
Sorry, I've CNN communications issues too. Cuomo just terminated tonight to like 900.
Oh, CNN's Cuomo?
Yeah, was
Oh, he got fully fired.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
And they made me fall.
what's his name?
This is Lieutenant Jason Bagshot.
Chase.
BHSHAW.
Got it.
That's who you just went to.
What's up, Rock and Roll Joe? This group of people call themselves Patriot Front. They were marching through D.C. They crossed the state line. Half of them got into some U-Hauls and took off. This half of the group has been standing there for like an hour now. People are speculating that the U-Hauls are going to come back and pick the rest of them up, but it just hasn't happened yet.
No,
Sorry,
well,
yeah.
okay, so they marched across the bridge. They arrived here. There were two U-Hauls already there. So half of them got, before they were in as casual, before they were like this, but there's no fight. Like,
And then
half of them got into the...
Anti-fascists show up? Like, what's the deal?
Most of them have left. There was like 15 of them. There was
15.
one person with an anti flag. But
Okay,
like,
and then
but there's no
where
physical
did they go? They went.
They were around they were all around here. I mean, they were following us the whole time, but they ended up on this side of it. But again, there was no fighting. The police like stayed in between them. But so half of them got into the U-Haul trucks and then drove that direction, and that was like an hour ago. And so the rest of them have just been sitting here, like, like just waiting.
Just showing
I heard it, at one point I heard them on the radio go like the U-Hauls are lost. Like they either the police lost track of where they are, or literally.
Are they doing this all weekend?
What's up, Stephanie?
What's the deal?
Do you know who this group is?
Yeah, it's Patriot Front. Yeah, yeah.
So
it's the United
their whole thing is like showing up to places to do like flash mobs, so that like like they can film themselves, but nobody's really gonna have an organized like fight against them because nobody knows it's coming. Like that's their thing. They march around and they try to leave, but usually they manage to do that in a rush. Usually they don't just sit here waiting for the ride to come back and get the other half of them.
Okay, so
Like,
this is only half of them?
This is half of them. Yeah, half of them already left.
Same building.
That's fine. I mean, there's been like 3 times now that the police have basically said something to the effect of like, "Here we go." I believe it's basically anticipating the trucks that are there and like, it's there to pick them up. So like the police have like gotten ready to like move around and then it keeps not.
So basically, they say representative government.
At one point I heard there was like civil laws for the U-Hauls for tyranny. So I think they were referring to, I think that's what I think they're in some kind of speculation. I think they're communicating with this.
Danette, the gas is too high. They could only afford one trip. The rest of them gotta walk. They just don't know it yet.
So these guys are just straight.
Emo B, no, it's just them. As far as I know, there isn't any counter protesters or anything like that.
They can't just leave it here. I would leave, but I actually want to see how this is going to go. I want to make it documented.
Oh my god.
I am staying live here.
Wade Rogers, take this White Claw as a token of peace. Somebody needs to get out there and start passing out White Claws.
When did you get?
I got here when they were here.
You got here. Okay.
So is the chat saying they're misrepresenting themselves?
They're saying that.
John Costello, the road is blocked off, but I think they have intentions of letting the U-Haul come back through. I believe that's the plan. Bailey, yeah, I seen Wikipedia's description of Patriot Front. Thanks for letting me know, though. Captain Seamus, I don't know what you're talking about. You're out here spreading that blasphemy. Thank you so much. Your mother was a hamster. I really appreciate the donation and the support. Thank you for being here.
Is someone please record the students?
Donor, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I bet these guys thought they were super cool when they were marching around with their drums and their flags and stuff. And now they're just standing there trying to look cool while the cops are sitting here laughing and smacking each other on the ass, having themselves a good time, getting paid double time, getting that overtime at least. They look like a bunch of Boy Scouts in the background now. Yeah, Norman, I'm not sure. I feel like if they were Antifa, they'd be too wild, and I feel like if they were Fed boys, then their U-Haul would have came back. I don't know, but I still think it's weird. It's super suspicious. Norman, no, I have not seen that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I spent the day like walking around DC and French Heights and stuff. Like, we finally got home.
Thank you so much, Quiet Storm, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you.
And I'm like, something.
Cheers, Chase. Is that who they are, Destiny Gal? They're just out here LARPing. Their mom didn't Venmo them gas money? Edward. RK. PF stands for Patriot Front. I tried to put it in the title, but it kept getting flagged.
Leader of Patriot Front and a self-avowed fascist, just sort of put his hands up to gesture to the police to come over and talk to him, and then said something to them, and then kind of rescinded back into his group. And then the police relayed whatever that message is to the rest of them. So no idea what it was, but they had something to communicate, it appears right now.
Excuse me, guys. Is anybody parked over here?
No.
This last vehicle here?
Hey, back shop. Hello.
We speculate getting a tow truck.
Where?
Anybody have a personal vehicle in the circle?
No.
What's up, Sage Pup?
Somebody in it. All right, thanks, sir.
Like the biggest these lawyers, like First Amendment has to be respected. She's like, can we walk over with
John Costello, I'm going to look it up after the live. Somebody should post it in the Discord. Steven, I don't know what you're talking about. Part of Michigan. This is Washington, D.C. Thank you so much, Donna Sparks, for continuing on with the membership program. You're officially a hooligan.
I haven't seen any Jake Paul press conferences because there haven't been any.
He's been really focused on this, like.
Have you seen that? It's so great.
I've watched some of them, and I'd love to chat with you more about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's using his like.
Oh, Steven, you're a fellow Michigander. I am north of Muskegon.
It seems like he's doing what he says he's doing. Maybe. I don't.
Thank you so much, Killer Whale Productions, for your 2 months membership. You're officially a hooligan. I appreciate you.
Okay, yeah. I have been watching
It's
I haven't been reporting on it because it's like there's nothing I keep like. She's like, do you want me to send you documents? Like, prove these things are real, and I'm like,
we looked at it and it was just like it was some of it's, you know how he is. He's a sticky relationship with the truth.
Tyler Booth, you're from the Grand Haven area? You're not that far from me.
I was like, look, Jacob, I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
From Luna Pier, look at, we got all these hooliganders in here.
But like,
10 Tails, you're in Wisconsin. You're right across the lake from me.
it's like even if you actually do the shit that you're doing right now.
Look at that. Look at all the hooliganders.
Like, it's unfortunate because it's like, if he had just done these things,
MWPF is for Patriot Front. It wouldn't let me put that in the title for some reason.
Yes, and it's like you're no one trying. Inviting me to the apartment.
Jason, you're from Lansing? Heck yeah, look at that. So many Michiganders. Coldwater. What's up, S-Win? Thank you so much, Captain Seamus, for continuing on with the membership program for 13 months. You're officially a hooligan. Thank you so much, 10 Tails, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. What's up, Spoffy? I will explain what's going on in just a little bit. I just did a recap not that long ago, so just give me a second. I'm gonna grab another monster just a moment.
They're starting to like get chilly and shaking around. I don't know if you saw this, but like 5 or 10 minutes ago, Tommy Russo, the only one of them who's not wearing a mask, like basically like, oh, you know, I am live, yeah, but Tommy Russo is like called over like some officers and like said something to him, and they were sent back to the rest of the people. It's ROSS. I have it spelled out on my feed actually. Somewhere in that. Like the
Whose truck is whose is that?
somewhere in that.
In this one. Okay.
But the guy was up front.
All right, so do me a favor. The rest of us are going to wheel around if they bring it in here. So I want to call.
Thank you so much, Norman, for continuing on with the membership program. 14 months now. You're officially a hooligan.
Oh, there's the U-Haul.
Yes.
What's up, Jancy? All right, you guys want to do a shot? I don't have no beers. I got a shot poured up here. Poured me up some whiskey really quick. I'm gonna have to chase it with a monster because I'm just hardcore like that.
Wayne David, could you go on the other side of the park, please, Scott? You guys gonna stay on the grass and I'll stay on the sidewalk. MPD, go ahead, curb it up. Curb it up, MPD. This way.
Is this their U-Haul? Looks like it. Are they here to pick up white supremacists? No, see, I'm gonna make everybody mad. I shouldn't say that. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know if they're white supremacists. Don't bite my head off. I don't want to put up with it. Let's get this shot in before we progress any farther. Cheers, hooligans. Ooh-wee. You chase some whiskey with a monster, you're hardcore, let me tell you. It's rough. It's rough stuff.
Make sure I illuminate the whole, make sure everybody hands are.
So the cops are just going to let this U-Haul full of people just drive around, huh? There's just nothing wrong with that? John Costello, this is some Kessler. You know, that like $9 a half gallon kind of whiskey. Space Pirate, this whiskey I'm drinking right here will put hair on your eyeballs, okay? You ain't gotta worry about having hair on your chest, they'll put hair on your eyeballs. Liberty, sweetheart, I do not even know what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that. Kessler's smooth as silk. Yep. I don't know. I think they're fibbing. I think that's false advertisement. Sure, crazy. Am I chasing White Claw with a monster again? That probably wouldn't even be that bad. I don't think I've ever had a White Claw. I know chasing whiskey with monster. You gotta like be in the mood for that kind of stuff. 7, yes, I do drink bourbon. Thank you so much, Nancy, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. John Costello, they're going to be packed in there like sardines. They're going to be totally safe. Yeah, I mean, if you're standing so close together, you can't breathe. I mean, how are you going to get, you know, you're not going to be banging around in there. That's what she said. What's up, Patriot 17? What's up, Lifted? John, who farted? Yep, they're packed in that U-Haul out there ripping skippies and blaming it on each other when they were just standing in a field pissing on each other to stay warm. It's quite the event. I didn't know we were going to be hosting this tonight. Chase, you get hot-headed, you be out here trying to fight people off bourbon. It's no bueno.
So either that you lost or it's people right now.
Sam, I don't think there's going to be any violence tonight. I think that's why they're posted up. Well, I think that was their whole attempt with the march itself, was to rile things up, but it doesn't appear that anything's going on but these idiots standing out here waiting on their U-Haul. What's up, Bipolar Bear? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you are too. Your cousin lives in Owasso? I'm not sure where that is. I don't think that's near me. It's probably on the other side of the state. Thank you so much, Adam, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you.
That's a great sign of rain.
Thank you so much, Ain, for your donation and your support. Really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Cheers, Bonnie. The U-Haul of shame time. It's not the walk of shame. You just get in the back of the U-Haul and keep your face closed. Yep. Thank you so much, Seven. I really appreciate your donation and your support. Thank you for being here. Kathy, I'm not sure what the point of all of this was. This wasn't a scheduled marching rally, whatever they did. It wasn't scheduled. It was a kind of spur of the moment thing, but I think it was to try and pull people out of the shadows, try to find counter protesters or people who support this kind of behavior. But it seems like a failed attempt. Now they're just standing there waiting to get picked up. What's up, Sergeant Tripod? LARP sickles. Yeah, could you imagine making those shields? They were in somebody's garage or basement painting them up. They're like, man, we're going to look so cool marching with these shields. I feel like Captain America in this bitch. I don't know what they were thinking doing that. I see they're working on it, John Costello. Inflation's hitting those dollar stores hard. What's up, Alicia? What's up, John Jones? What's up, Jim? I'll give an update here in a second.
Okay, so just an update or an explanation to those who are watching. Again, this group is called Patriot Front. They're led by a guy named Thomas Rousseau, who marched with Vanguard America in Charlottesville and referred to himself there as a fascist, and then later started the Patriot Front group that you're sort of seeing in this live stream. A common tactic of theirs, which they seem to have used tonight, is to basically show up into cities without kind of announcing themselves first. So they have these kind of flash marches that, media, police, counter-protesters, basically everybody except them only finds out that they're doing it, once they're actually on the ground doing it. So my understanding is they marched across the same bridge that's sort of right behind me over there to the Lincoln Memorial, then marched across the National Mall to the Capitol, and then basically did the same thing in reverse from the Capitol to the Lincoln Memorial, and then back across the bridge and to here. When they got here, they basically filled two giant U-Hauls with their people, and those two U-Hauls drove away, and then about an hour and maybe an hour and a half later, which was just a little bit ago, one of those U-Hauls, or it could be a different U-Haul, but I assume one of those U-Hauls showed back up here empty, and more of their people got into that and then drove away. So what's left is what I imagine is about a fourth of them. I think they were probably trying to do two trips with their two vehicles, and then only one of them came back. So I think that the ones who are left here are basically waiting for, one of those two to come back, fill it up, and leave. This entire time, the police have basically been standing here, kind of creating a wedge. According to my focus meter, it's about 40 meters between the actual Patriot Front people and the police line. That's basically just making sure that media, and I don't think there's any counter-protesters out here anymore, but there were earlier, that they don't go across, to interact with them. So, for a while it's been this, and it seems like it's going to continue to be, which is just that they're standing here as apparently they're waiting for a vehicle to come pick up the rest of them.
Jacques Costello, you ain't gonna hate on their shields because it's better than Antifa umbrellas. Antifa in Washington, D.C., they have makeshift shields. When they show up to political events and stuff like that, when we've covered Proud Boy marches or Mega Million marches in D.C., whenever Antifa shows up, it looks like those blue water barrels or barrels that they keep chemicals in that are made of plastic. It seems like they cut those into fourths and then make them into shields. And that's kind of what these makeshift shields remind me of. In DC, for some reason, shields are really popular, I guess. What's up, Christian Watson? Thanks for being here. Sheepdog Pleb, their shields are made out of metal. Well, that's quite the improvement from the Antifa shields. Space Pirate, no, I don't watch football. I don't watch sports.
I think it was one of those because there was two here before. And it looks like it was a similar. Yeah, I can't confirm that it's exactly the same one, but probably.
They should call themselves Patriot Fronting. You guys are hilarious. Red Dog, I don't know why they have shields, because they didn't bring any weapons or anything. Not that I know of.
Roadways, that can't be allowed. That's against the law. Laughable and shame.
What's up, Kendra? Thanks for being here.
Totally fair. Yeah.
In case you heard the commotion for a second there, basically what happened was a bystander was about to bike past the bike line, and the police officers closest to it didn't seem to notice it first, and the other ones pointed it out. So that was just a little bit of like yelling or whatever you heard. But the bike is turned around, and it had nothing to do with. Well, they were turned around because of the situation here, but the person who was about to cross had nothing to do with it.
John Costello, I don't think they're shushing people. I'm wondering, I thought that's what it was at first too. I'm wondering if they're blowing in their hands. I don't know how cold it gets in Washington, D.C., but I imagine it gets pretty cold. It's cold as shit here in Michigan. Not as cold as it's going to get, but it's colder than I would like it to be. And according to this officer here with his face in his coat looking like Cousin It from the Addams Family, I assume what we're hearing is them blowing in their hands because it's so cold outside. Carl, it did snow here. There's no snow here right now, but there was for a few days.
I mean, they're
I think like 30 left or so.
yeah. I think there are some we can't see. I think that there's some that we can't see. Like they're stacked a little bit on each other. But I counted like 25 that I can see from my eyes at once. But like I think there's some behind me.
So this all started like mid-afternoon.
Well, I've been filming for what time was it? I can't actually. So I started filming 3 hours and 3 minutes ago. So that would have been at 5:20. But that was when they had gotten to the Capitol. So if it took them a half hour to get there, then yeah, a half hour before that.
Nice to see you out here.
Yeah, good to see you.
Nice to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I was just about to put like this frozen pizza in the oven too that I got like for a great deal, like $3.99 at Aldi's. So
Oh, that sounds
I'm
nice.
a little disappointed that I wasn't able to finish that.
Yeah, coffee would be good right now.
Yeah.
Coffee or pizza. Something.
What's up, hillbilly at heart?
Hands out.
How's business these days? Good?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's been kind of a little bit all over the place. I spent a week in Wisconsin for the Tyler House.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw your
that was
coverage.
kind
That was
of my
great.
most recent.
That was good. That was really good.
Like trip. That was kind of interesting. I'm wondering what's going to happen for January 6th anniversary. My guess is that not quite, but like, I feel like someone's going to do something. You know, like,
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm
progressive protest or something.
Stay tuned to check out your coverage. But,
Yeah.
I'll be out. It's a month away.
Yeah, I guess so. It's almost been a year. And it really changed the game. I mean, these are... Changed what? It changed the game. I mean, these guys are this right.
John Costello, the temp in DC is like 50 degrees. Oh, that ain't that cold. Yeah, that's like shorts weather.
I think he rode with this group though.
Patrick Casey was with them.
You rode?
What's up, Silver Dog? What's up, Carrie?
Do you know what time the first thing came through?
So that was like an hour and a half.
What's up, Paul?
The first one.
Yeah, well, it was two of them, but they left at about
the initial ones were the first two. There were two that came.
There were two that were. Well, they were here already when they got here. So what happened was they marched across. The police formed a line.
Hey, thanks for being here, Garlic Press.
Them as they loaded into two vans, two U-Haul trucks. That was. So that was like.
MLB, I have no idea.
So it would be an hour and 50 past from now. Like about a little less than 2 hours. So like 6 hours. I mean, I think you can rewind my live stream.
Yeah.
So you could find that again.
What's up, Eye Level Awakening? Thanks for being here.
He was just joking. He was like, "Oh, this guy's gonna be like beast." It was like a joke. It wasn't good.
I covered. He goes to like he's off to the county officer. So like I've covered film to do something.
It seems like you know.
Will you just text me what happened? Will you text me what happened? Any arrest anything? Will you? At least do that? God bless you.
Good night, you guys. Thanks for everything.
You know the other one, the woman who was just talking, she goes by, I don't even know her last name, she goes by Corin. I don't think she really calls herself a terrorist, but she's... I think there's like
How many down by you, David? How many peeps?
Mike, we don't know why Patriot Front is marching. I have no idea. They just spontaneously marched to this location and now they're standing there. I think they were trying to provoke counter-protesters or trying to attract like-minded individuals, but either way, it seems like their attempt was failed and now they're just sitting here waiting on a ride home.
Like interest in like right, the U-Haul. So I imagine like the joke would be like, look at these small dog candidates.
With the U-Haul,
Christopher, I'm not quite sure that they are the opposition of Antifa. They're self-proclaimed white supremacists. So I mean, if you want to side with them just because they're against Antifa, then that's, you know, that's your business. You shouldn't make assumptions about me and what I do, though. Sage Pup, I think the same thing.
Maybe they're going to use that too.
So this is why I wanted to stay till the end. Part of me was thinking this might get impatient and then send just like a butt like police. That happened after Unite the Right too. The police like escorted those people like.
What's up, Pat? What's up, Snooks? Paul says he blames Trump. This is Trump's fault. Didn't you guys know? You guys are blaming me. I'm not Trump. You can't just put all that blame on me. Yeah, you know, you gotta give credit where credit's due. Guys are blaming me like I'm Trump. This is my fault they're out here. Patriots of the corn. Come on now. And what's up, Zombie Cartman? Is that what it reminds you of, D? You're funny. Diana PF March is Patriot Front. I wasn't able to write Patriot Front in the title. It's a flagged phrase, I guess. So I wasn't able to type it all out. Everybody's asking if the camera guy's doing bumps. He's doing something. Yeah, Jersey Devil, it sounds like they got the Parmesan out there. They figure they're in DC, they should just keep the tradition going. Probably just left Hunter's house.
Looks like the police are picking them up.
Well, I think they're getting nervous now. Binger is flying his drone around right now. What do you guys think Binger's up to now that the Kyle case is over? I think it's crazy that the Kim Potter case has got so many recognizable people in it. Her defense attorney's the same as Kyle's. Not the one that looks like Jeff Bezos, but the other one. And then I guess the prosecutor in that trial is the same one that sent Derek Chauvin to prison. It's like watching a soap opera and all the characters we already recognize are a part of it. And then the judge sounds like a phone sex operator. I'm telling you, I think it starts on Monday. We're going to be covering it, and it's going to be... There's going to be a lot of memes from this trial as well, I think. Norman, why isn't Maxwell on live? Apparently, federal cases are not live to the public. I don't know why that would be, but that's the way it is. Binger sells used cars now. You guys crack me up. Well, they got them boxed in now. Now what are they going to do? John Costello, no, I haven't heard anything about that.
Yeah, boy, good luck.
I thought they were picking them up.
Is that what they're trying to do?
I think that's what they're doing. They're building a wall of cars around them.
They're not going to get them around. I don't think that would be so much.
It's pretty illegal.
In Philadelphia, they didn't let them do it. They like tried to get in, and then the Philly police were like, "Nope, you can't do it that way." I think it's the last time.
If they were brown, now they'd be arrested.
Yeah.
Also,
After Unite the Right 2, they actually did like load them up into participants up into MPD vehicles to drive them to the Roslyn metro station. So it's not unheard of, but I agree. I don't think it's I think that was. But they got
there was
caught.
imminent violence if they were going to let them walk.
Thank you so much, RTK, for your donation and your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, D. I really appreciate your donation and all your support. Thank you for being here. What's up, Adriana? Happy Saturday.
To the people who are watching, to kind of clarify what you're seeing, the police kind of built a wall of cars around the remaining Patriot Front guys. So, before it was like kind of a wider perimeter of guys, and now there's like basically a three-sided wall of vehicles around the Patriot Front people.
Betrayed by corrupt scumbags. Thank you for being here. Hillbilly at Heart. Yeah, the beats are my beats that I created. We'll actually have new beats coming out pretty soon.
Parliamentary opening. It's either Leo or a U-Haul. Or a U-Haul. Yeah, maybe this is but that also could be wishful thinking.
What's up, Krups? What's up, Mr. Bill?
Christmas tree, Capitol tree.
Oh, yeah. Right. I saw the tree was lit up when I went to film these people.
I think they lit it Wednesday.
They started at the Lincoln Memorial, and then I got in an Uber when I heard they're going to the Lincoln Memorial, and I see that they're walking on the mall, so I changed the destination to the Washington Monument, and I saw that they went by that, and I changed the destination again.
So I texted Matt.
My Uber driver was freaked out.
I texted Matt. He jumped.
Krups.
He took me to Lincoln. I was like, no, they're going to the Capitol.
What happened is Patriot Front was marching down DC, past all the monuments and stuff, and came to this destination, which I believe they're just on the other side of the state line. There was U-Hauls here. Half of them got in the U-Hauls, and the U-Hauls took off. They were standing here like they are now. A U-Haul showed up not that long ago and picked up about half of the remaining people. Now we're here on the last quarter of the group.
Now for 3.5 hours.